Welcome to your Flame Fundamentals training. When working with a sequence in Flame, one of the easiest ways to speed up your workflow is to save and use timeline effects presets. The great point about the presets in Flame is that they can be used for grading and VFX. This video specifically covers grading presets, but just bear that in mind. So you'll learn how to create a grading preset in the Explorer, apply the grading preset to a shot or shots, and finally, you'll learn how to transfer grading presets between projects. Whether you're in the timeline environment or the effects environment, you can easily copy a grade or VFX from one shot to the next. Just grab the timeline effects in the effects pipeline and drop it on the shot or segment in the sequence. This is a one-off copy of a grade or VFX. If you want to save this as a timeline effects preset, you need to add in one extra step. All the presets are stored in a panel known as the Explorer, and you can access it via the Flame main menu. Even quicker, hold Ctrl and swipe to the right of the interface to reveal or hide the Explorer panel. You can keep the Explorer up all the time or hide it whenever you want. Now here you have a shot with a grade, and you'd like to save it as a preset. You can either right-click on the image timeline effects for the contextual menu, or simply drag and drop the image timeline effects into the Explorer. The preset is created containing the grade and a thumbnail of the shot. You can give the preset a name or leave it blank if you're not bothered. So this is how quickly you can create a preset. You can organize your presets using folders, and the Explorer also uses its own filtering tools to search and find any specific preset. To apply a grading preset to a specific shot, simply choose the new shot and double-click on the timeline effects preset. This applies the image timeline effects containing the saved grade. If you prefer a more gestural style, you can drag and drop the timeline effects preset over the viewer. The drag and drop method also works over the storyboard or segments in the sequence. But I consider this as super useful when applying a grade preset to multiple shots. For example, select a bunch of shots in the storyboard. It's not necessary to have a linear selection. Drag the timeline effects preset over the selection, and each of the shots will have the new grade. You can then go through each shot and tweak the grade accordingly. Now, for all of you using a grading panel, a lot of this functionality is mapped to the panel, and please refer to the online documentation for further information. If you wish to learn more about saving presets and the Explorer, please watch the dedicated series on the Explorer, which covers a much deeper level of functionality when it comes to creating and applying timeline effects presets. When working with timeline effects presets, you are simply working with small bits of data controlling various settings. This helps you establish a look or VFX for various shots, and you can happily use them within the current project. If you wanted to copy your presets into another local project, simply transfer them over. For example, you're in a new project and you'd like to pull presets from an existing project. To do this, you switch to the Media Hub environment. Next, change the browsing mode from Files to Projects. You can now see all the projects on your current system. Next, navigate to the project containing the timeline effects presets and go through the workspace libraries to find the timeline effects library. Here you will find all your timeline effects presets with any folder structures you may have set up. To copy them to the current project, you can open the Explorer in the Media Hub, either gesturally or via the Flame main menu. With everything visible, just drag and drop the timeline effects presets you'd like to use. These copies of the presets are now available in the current project. Copying presets between the project works in both directions. so you can pull from or push to a project using the browser and the Explorer. As a final note, when backing up or archiving a project, it is possible to save these presets as part of an archive, so you can always get back to them if you need to. Please move on to the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Flame Learning channel. Thanks for watching.